just pull this and look on that spider. Yeah. Steering wheel is off. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. As you know, we have a lot of projects here at the house to do, and some are larger than some, you know. For instance, the Volvo, it's a rust bucket in a sense. We have big plans for it, but it needs a lot of work. It needs body work, the engine work, you know, we have that covered, you know, damage. And the team at Extreme Performance got that lock, you know. Last time I bolted a turbo to that car. And guys, we found somebody who is mobile, somebody who is willing to come and do the work. He's not a known, you know, welder or anything like that. He's like self-taught. He's like self-taught, no? A self-taught welder. You know, I'm going to introduce you guys to him. Very young guy, and you know, we like to help people to reach to another level on this channel. That's what it's all about, you know what I mean? So let me introduce you to my new welder. yeah man. Oh, go introduce yourself now.
My name is Micah. I have a page called Autopia Works, and I spent some time working on my own E36 because I have an E36 project car. Many of you probably seen it on TikTok because it's been surfacing on TikTok for a little bit.
Okay. So,
yeah, bought myself a little welder and teach myself how to do the welding on my own floor, and people see it and like it. So.
Yeah, so that's how it start. So like him said, guys, bought himself a little welder and start his own thing, and I like things like this, you know. So we're gonna use the Volvo. I wouldn't say it's a tester because him don't test it and him be married and him know him can do it. So we're gonna do some work on the Volvo and gonna show you guys how it come out. But we're gonna bring you through some of the process and you can see what's going on. Alright, so the man forward and say I'm ready to work, you know, so you have him cutter. The grinder, yeah. Grinder. So I'm gonna start one and two things, you know. I'm busy, I'm have work in Montego Bay and all over the place, but you know, find some time today and do some quick. As you can see, a lot of rust inside here, so we need to cut out all of this rust and rust under here. Well, run here, so horrible. We might have to take out the dashboard. Because a lot of these ducts, remove the duct here, you see up this move. Take out the ducts, all of these, and you see all of them shell egg here drop out. Man, what them rat poop need gloves, man. Man. So what we're gonna do, at some point we're gonna take a look at his BMW, and also we're gonna take a look at another Mercedes that he did. A friend of mine who recommended him to me. We're going to show you guys the work that he did on that car as well. So then you can, you know, judge for yourself. You can make an assessment of how this will go. Guys, first panel out. You can see the floor Flintstone style. So while he's doing all that, I'm here trying to pull on the dashboard, and let me show you guys. I don't know if so I pull out the center console part right there. I'm going to work on those parts, but I just pull this and look on that spider. Look on that tarantula. Yo, yo, I wonder what else I'm going to find under here. Man, crazy. So we're going to take it step by step. Today, I have 1 hour. He went to get some more cutting discs. So I have 1 hour, maybe 1.5 hours to give today. So we're going to do this car in bits and pieces. So maybe today we give 2 hours while I'm getting ready. I can still do some work on the car. And then maybe we'll do another session maybe next week or the week after. So it's not going to be like an everyday process because, like I said, he's busy. So he found some free time today, stopped by, and he decided to start do some cutting today. So just mostly cutting today. I'm pulling up the dashboard. Things are brittle, so there are a lot of things breaking, falling apart because I'm taking out the dashboard. So a lot of things falling apart, but I'm still gonna continue. Can't do all of this with one hand. Steering wheel is off. Then we can pull the bolts in the screws. There's the screws in this already. Man. So I'm here thinking, if I should pull the entire dashboard, I just pull just underneath it. Because, although this dashboard, I don't know if any ratness on there. That's the main reason I wanted to pull it, but I don't think any ratness up under there. So let me put this back in. Go on, think about it, because everything breaking up the top here. So let's just pull this part out for now. Some bolts right here. Pull these bolts and see if it will just pull out. Somebody been in here before though, because I can't get this out and the radio just stuck right there. Let me see if I can get around there to pull it out. With this, I'm just gonna snip. Just gonna cut this. Snip. Feel like I need a mask. People, rat poop and all that stuff. And there's a vacuum out. But no, this looks like it can move. It's crazy, the fuse box is right under the radio inside here. Weird place to be. Holy pie electronics. Man. What is this? So now, all of these should be able to come out easily. What's this? This is the inner of the carpet. Pull out this carpet. Screw in here, so. Going to record this part, I don't want anything to happen, man. You guys don't see, Alright, so floor dead, man. Wow. I almost missed this part. This look like woods are bare ants, red ants. Could all them look like something? What do you mean? Blur scope. More spider and more egg. Wow. So I put most of the stuff that I took out the car. I'm going to open the garage and put them inside. But I put most of the stuff right here on the ground. I think what I'm also going to do is to refurbish these wheels as well. Going to take them off and refurbish them. But I left, guys. I left and I came back. And I'm gonna look and see. I haven't looked in the car as yet to see what he has done, so let's look together. Alright, to start at the back part of this. Wow. Wow. Did a lot of work. Let me see the front. Wow. Wow. He did a lot of work today. I'm going to put the car up on jack stand so he can go underneath to see if there's anything. I don't think he did anything on the front. Let's go over there. Yeah, he hasn't done anything on the front. It doesn't seem, the front right here doesn't seem too bad. Maybe just right here where the seat bolt down, and I mean maybe inside here as well. So we're gonna see, you know, what we can save and what, you know, got to go. But yeah, man, looking good. Did a great job and cut out a piece of that as well. I think in the trunk, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna strip up this and see. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a drive. He lives like 2 minutes from my house. I didn't realize. Live like 2 minutes from my house, so I'm gonna take a drive over there to see the work that he did on his car and to show you guys. I don't know if I can go with them sleeping police. Shoot, some sleeping police look like them high. Ah, yeah. Try to make it over that. Good job, good job. Guys, so that's his car over there. Yeah, that's his car over there, but just call him and he's not home. He had a little emergency and had to rush out, so another day we'll check out that car. Yeah. The one there, alright. Over. You guys wasn't expecting anything, you know, the car not tuned it, so you won't hear the whoosh, 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 whoosh. Yeah, I look at whoosh, whoosh. Not much. Let's put it in paddle shift so you can hear a little thing. That so nice. Made it back home. You guys get a little POV drive while we're at it. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm very excited about the Volvo. I'm happy that we start some work on it, and soon and very soon this car will also be a nice project. Here's some from this too. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next one.